The Vanity is a boutique effects company located in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. People come to the Vanity for our expertise in visual effects and also color grading.
In the commercial world, the director's schedule can move, the production schedule can move, everything can move, but all the way down the line, that ship date, the air date, never changes, which means that we never get any more time. All the promises that everybody's been making up until that point need to be delivered, and Flame is the workhorse that kind of gets it all done. You have every tool that you would ever need to do 90% of the jobs that I get every day. The things that I ask Flame to do is pretty tough.
The Sesqui project is a film about the 150th anniversary of Canada. The film itself is actually being finished in a full dome format. So there's 360 degrees around you and 180 degrees above you. For the most part, it's being shot just like a VR project would be shot. So one of the coolest shots we did in the Sesqui film was this 360 degree view of Lawrence Harris's work. He has the highest selling painting in Canadian history. In order to create that, we had to take elements from some of his most famous works of art and then all had to be integrated into one world and live together in unison. Inside of Action, I basically created a VR rig. So I actually stuck 6 action cameras together in order to look around a 360 degree space. Within that space, I populated it with elements from Lawrence Harris paintings. The biggest challenge there was the resolution of the project. Our working format at times was as high as 16K, which is massive.
Again, in 16K to play around, quote unquote, is pretty tricky. Nothing real time happens at 16K.
And that's where the Lenovo P910 came in. When we were looking at trying new systems, our reseller brought this thing in, and when we put it head to head against what we were running already, it was about twice as fast.
And when the directors started to change stuff on these 16K, shots, we started to really notice it. It was crazy fast, actually.
With the dual Xeon procs, it's a serious piece of hardware. So the sick kid spot is essentially a visual metaphor for the adversity these kids are facing in the hospitals.
Instead of showing them as weak and sick and playing on your sympathies, it was showing them as warriors. We only had a week and a half to do this entire job, and the job was 90 seconds of an onslaught of visuals. It just doesn't stop.
Flame is the only tool I can imagine doing that with. One of the most interesting things about being a Flame artist is that you've got clients watching you do your job. The last thing you want to do is wait for a render or wait for something to load. With Flame and the Lenovo P910, I've got everything I need.
I can definitely tell you that we're looking at another Lenovo. I don't know why we wouldn't. It's awesome.
Like, I think they build their stuff military spec. Apparently you can drop a glass of water on it. I haven't tried, but apparently you can.